everybody. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. We have been having some severe, gloomy, gray, awful weather. Totally cold outside. Not super cold, but light jacket weather. Everybody's getting colds and, runny noses because of the weather change. So I saw a person's video the other day, Molly, mama of 3 boys, and she kind of inspired me to do this video. She was talking about how her kids like cookies and she doesn't usually make cookies, and she would like to have a very simple recipe, and I immediately thought about this recipe because this is my go-to for quick cookies. She mentioned peanut butter cookies, and oddly enough that's what this is, and so I'm gonna show you how I make cookies very easy. So what I got here is my mixer. If you have a handheld mixer, that's great. I just happen to have a KitchenAid. You're going to need 2 eggs, which I have in there. You're going to need 1 yellow cake mix and 1 cup of peanut butter, creamy. And you're going to need 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. You're going to want to combine all of those ingredients in your mixer, which when I get mine combined, I'll be right back to show you what the next step is. Okay, so I'm back, and this is what the cookie dough is to look like whenever it is completely combined in my mixer. You can certainly mix this by hand. It's not rocket science. Just make sure that all of your ingredients are well incorporated together. It makes a pretty thick dough. Then one thing I tell people all the time, the best investment I ever made was this small scooper. Now I have one that I bought from Williams-Sonoma. This one came from Walmart. I think it's under $5. The best thing in the world, because I feel like I get more professional looking cookies. All I do is I scoop it up, I roll it into a ball with my hands, I place it on, I use parchment paper. That's certainly an option too. You do not have to use parchment paper. You can just use a regular cookie sheet. I like the parchment paper because it really guarantees that my cookies aren't going to stick, and I feel like I get a moisture cookie whenever I use the parchment paper. Just a personal preference. If you don't want to use the parchment paper, you don't have to. Then I take a fork. This is a fork. I just press it down so that it leaves that, peanut butter look. Now, if you don't want to take the time to press these down, sometimes I don't. They still bake up wonderful. Now, another option is you can roll them in a ball. You can bake them. They're going to bake at 350-degree oven between 8 and 10 minutes. Mine usually take about 9 minutes in my oven. You can roll them up into a ball, leave them into a ball, bake them for 9 minutes. When they come out, press a candy kiss, a milk chocolate candy kiss in the center of these. Any kind of chocolate candy, like a candy kiss, I've got a video that is on my channel where I've made these, and I have actually pressed a milk chocolate heart in the center for a Valentine gift. I will put the link down below if you want to check that video out. That's one of my some of my first videos. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I'm going to bake these up, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. Okay, so my cookies just came out of the oven. I think they look pretty good. They're nice and brown underneath. They're still hot. I don't even know if I can pick one up without it falling apart. But you can see how brown they are on the bottom. That's the way you want your cookie to look. These are delicious. Super, super easy. I don't have an easier cookie recipe other than this. And as far as expense, this is super cheap because I get cake mixes for less than $1 a piece. I buy a few extra yellow cake mixes. I keep them on hand so I can make these cookies. If, a friend is sick or I need to take something somewhere, these are super easy. I just made a dozen cookies in 8 minutes. So, I hope you all liked this video vlog, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day, and I'm going to bake up the rest of my cookie dough, and I'm going to clean my house. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll be seeing you. Bye.